we go. Oh, first you don't succeed. Yeah, dust yourself off and try again. Can dust it off and try again. Cause if at first you don't succeed, you can dust it off and try again. Dust yourself off and try again.
Good morning. How are you? Let me close these. Oh, sorry about that. Technical difficulties. Good morning. How are all of you today? We're in Los Angeles, California. It's can't decide if it's going to rain or snow or be sunny. Right now it's sunny, but a little bit ago it was raining, and just a little bit prior to that it was snowing. Here it is, April. Wow. Well, I hope you're doing great today. Good morning. I just realized that the mic was off. My apologies. Hope everybody's doing well. We're sitting in Los Angeles at the moment. The weather can't decide whether it's going to be sunny, rainy, or snowy. A minute ago, right now it's sunny. A while ago it was raining, and then prior to that it was snowing. So yeah, here it is, April. It's actually April the 6th. The year's moving on pretty quick. Today, what we're going to be doing is discussing the Roman Colosseum. Yeah, so we have completed our tour of the Roman Forum. The video today will capture kind of a little overview of that, as well as the Colosseum. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and go to the video. There's really no verbal communication other than music. So it's kind of like a little tour. It's about 1 minute and 22 seconds long. So catch you on the other side. So that was a combination of the Roman Forum from top view of a drone flying over it. Beautiful sight to see. And then you saw the Colosseum as well. The Roman Forum and the Colosseum are right together. So let me show a map of that. One moment. Map. So here, if you look down to the lower right, that circle right there is the Colosseum. And then you go northwest. Excuse me, yeah, northwest. Going up there, you are in the Roman Forum area right there. The Roman Forum is in between the Fori Emperelli Drive and Road or whatever, and the Villa Sacra Road. And then you kind of cross the street. It's a big street to the Colosseum. Today we're going to be moving out to the Colosseum to view. Last week we did the Theater of Pompey. That was the place where that the Senate would have their meetings, usually away when there was some kind of a construction or a fire or something happened in the Curio Julia in the Roman Forum, that building. So, okay, so what I'll do is do a little reading. Let me pull that. Here's some other images, by the way. That's an interior view. I'll go ahead and put that up. So I'll do a little bit of reading about the history of the Colosseum. I'm always generally reading from Wikipedia. Seems to be a pretty good resource. So, I'm getting a little feedback. Sorry. The Colosseum is an elliptical amphitheater in the center of the city of Rome, Italy, just east of the Roman Forum. It is the largest ancient amphitheater ever built and is still the largest standing amphitheater in the world, despite its age. Construction began under the Emperor Vespasian in 69 through 79 AD in 72 AD, and was completed in AD 80 under his successor and heir Titus. His reign was 79 to 81 AD. Vespasian's reign was 69 to 79 AD. So it was built in 72 AD. Further modifications were made during the reign of Domitian. His reign was 81 to 96 AD. The three emperors who were patrons of the work are known as the Flavian dynasty, and the amphitheater was named the Flavian Amphitheater for its association with their family name. The Colosseum is built of travertine, limestone, tough volcanic rock, and brick-faced concrete. It could hold an estimated 50 to 80,000 spectators at various points in its history, having an average audience of some 65,000 votes. It was used for gladiatorial contests, public spectacles, including animal hunts, executions, reenactments of famous battles, dramas based on Roman mythology. They even had briefly mock sea battles. They would flood the Colosseum and bring ships that would fit in there and have like a mock sea battle. The building ceased to be used for entertainment purposes in the early medieval era. It was later reused for such purposes as housing and workshop quarters for a religious order, a fortress, a quarry, and a Christian shrine. Although it's substantially ruined by earthquakes and stone robbers, taking the spoils, the Colosseum is still a renowned symbol of Imperial Rome, and it was listed as one of the new seven wonders of the world. It is one of Rome's most popular tourist attractions and has links to the Catholic Church, as each Good Friday, the Pope leads a torch lit way of cross procession that starts in the area around the Colosseum. The Colosseum is depicted on the Italian version of the €5 cent coin. Let's see, originally the building's Latin name was simply Amphitheatrum or amphitheater, though the modern name Flavian Amphitheater is often used as well. There is no evidence it was used in classical antiquity. This name refers to the patronage of the Flavian dynasty, during whose reigns the building was constructed, but the structure is better known as the Colosseum. In antiquity, Romans may have referred to the Colosseum by the unofficial name Amphitheatrum Caesareum, with Caesarium an adjective pertaining to the title of Caesar. Now remember Julius Caesar, he was a dictator, not necessarily an emperor, not that title, but dictator title. And he was assassinated by senators in the Theater Pompey, which is, by the way, northwest of this, probably about 7 miles or kilometers up the way. The name of the Colosseum is believed to be derived from colossal statue of Nero on the model of the Colossus of Rhodes. The giant bronze sculpture of Nero as a solar deity was moved to its position beside the amphitheater by Emperor Hadrian in his reign, 117 to 138. The word Colosseum is a neuter Latin noun formed from the adjective colosseus, meaning gigantic, Colosseum. By the year 1000, the Latin name Colosseum had been coined to refer to the amphitheater from the nearby Colossus Salos. Let's see. Okay, I think that do it for the reading. So let me show you these other pictures. So this is the inside. So that little floor area to the upper up part of the picture, that is part of the floor. They would add floor planks to there to cover all that up, and that would be where you would have sand, dirt, whatever, or water, you know. And so they would flood that area in there. Underneath the floor, they probably had the animals, the gladiators, whoever's going to be performing up on the main floor. And so they would probably be in there. So yeah, so let me show you another picture. That's a picture from inside looking up. And that's a picture of the outside looking up. Yeah. Isn't that amazing? Wow. I also have a Sketchfab model. So let me go to it. One moment. Got to figure it out. Okay. No. Is it the full face? No. It's not that. Okay. I'm getting there. You would think I would have already gotten all this figured out. You would think. All right. So this is a sketch fab model. Let me move this over a little bit so you can see it a little better. And I can manipulate it. So this is the Colosseum. It's a sketch fab model. We've already had experience of that. We did a sketch fab model of the Roman Forum. So it's a 3D. I credit Managed Kumar for this. And you can kind of rotate it in there. That's the bottom of it there. So yeah, so you can see it. So I'll zoom in on the floor and kind of start from there. So yeah, so that was kind of what the floor would look like there. Now I don't know if that was wood beams, probably was. Obviously, concrete would be pretty heavy. So they would just cover that. And then you'd have those entranceways through there, seating. Yeah. So it kind of shows you what it looks like on the floor. So it was actually pretty roomy. I mean, there was a lot of situations. They probably, if they had animals in here, they probably had bars, like a jail bars in there to keep the animals in there, and then they would just bring them out. Yeah. Yeah. And then gladiators probably had like a little room, maybe something like that. Where they could get ready, prayers, whatever they do before they came out. Wow. Now remember, it held about 60 to 85,000 people. Now, if you remember, they also had cloth things that kind of went far out to cover for shading. They would do that. Yeah. Wow. Isn't that amazing? Now, in each one of these window areas, they probably had a statue, Roman statue, probably of the emperors or, politicians. I just think that's amazing. It's still here today. I mean, wow. I'm just, staying all on this myself. I love it. Well, that's really all I have today. If you have any questions, you can just send comments. I'll let you look at the video again and catch you on the other side. All right. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. Let me close that off. Get back in here. So today we had a look a little bit on the Colosseum, or an amphitheater in Rome. And so if you ever travel to Rome and have that chance to see that, I recommend that highly. It's, and remember, this is walkable. This is a very walkable. You can be in the Colosseum, just walk right over the street and go to the Roman Forum. Yeah, and then you could probably catch a whatever uh, taxi they have, or bus. You get, or your own car, rental car, or whatever, and you just go up toward the uh, theater of Pompeii as well as Vatican City. So there's a lot to do there. I'm sure there's great food and art, museums, and things, statuary, and yeah. So I think Rome's a happening city, and I think Italy as a country is absolutely gorgeous. It's one of the most beautiful countries in the world. There's a lot of beautiful countries, but I just have a particular affinity for Roman history and Rome and Venice and Tuscany. So I kind of gravitate toward that. So, but we'll cover other things as well. Well, today on the table talk at 10 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, I'm trying my very, very best not to delve into politics or, stuff that's controversial. But when I look at my metrics, analytics on the podcast, so far it seems like that the politics, the Fannie Willis, is the highest rated stuff. So, and if I'm trying to capture views and subscribers, I probably will have to be forced to go into the political arena. So today, what I'll do in California, Gavin Newsom in California legislature has passed a minimum wage statewide, $20 an hour for the fast food industry only, I believe. So that means that McDonald's, Burger King, and Chick-fil-A and all of the fast food are now forced, as of April 1st, I believe it was, uh, to start paying $20 an hour. So when I first came here in California 10 years ago, I guess, um, I paid $3.23 for a sausage, egg, and cheese biscuit at McDonald's. Today, I'm paying $7.38 for the same item. And now that this law has gone into effect, I'm expecting it to go up to about $9, $10. Well, so what I did today, as a way of uh, voicing my voice to McDonald's, I sent them an email, or I contacted them through the website, and I was just saying that because of the $20 an hour minimum wage, it's forcing the prices to go to the point where you got a choice. You could go to Red Lobster or some good places to eat. Uh, Here's like BJ's. There's several restaurants, but you could go there and you could pay your like a pretty good rate uh, uh, for a high end food. You would hope, but now you're going to be paying the same value for McDonald's. So Okay. So I'm thinking, I think I'll just stick with the higher end and just quit eating at McDonald's or Burger King or wherever. So anyway, I thought I might do a little something on that and on the Table Talk podcast at 10 o'clock. So if you're interested in that, want to join us, please do. I would appreciate if you would subscribe to the channel and leave comments. It helps me, guides me to things that the viewers would like to see, and I'm always interested in comments that I get. So yeah, one of the comments was to talk about the emperors in addition to the buildings. So that was a no-brainer. All right, well, I'm gonna call it a day for today's broadcast of the portal. I appreciate you joining us. We're in the NCAA Final Four, getting ready to play that series, and so yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I think the women are playing now, so I think Iowa won, yeah, over UConn. So watch those if you're interested in basketball. Well, wherever you are, I'll call it a day for the podcast. Take care, my friends. I'll see you next week on on the Portal Podcast. You have a great day. See you later.
What you do, you into me, but I can't let it go so easily until I see what it could be. Could be eternity or just a week. We know our chemistry is off the chain.